Robbery in the Sky, the case of D.B. Cooper. Dan Cooper hijacked a Boeing 727 in the United States airspace between Portland and Seattle on the afternoon of November 24, 1971. The man purchased the plane ticket using the pseudonym Dan Cooper, but due to a misunderstanding of a news report, he became known in popular science as D.B. Cooper. He received $200,000 as ransom and jumped from the plane with a parachute under a cloud. Despite a lengthy FBI investigation, the perpetrator was never located or identified. On the eve of Thanksgiving, November 24, 1971, a middle-aged man carrying a black attaché case approached the Northwest Airlines flight desk at Portland International Airport. He then used cash to purchase a one-way ticket for Flight 305, a journey of approximately 30 minutes to Seattle. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a note to the flight attendant closest to him in a seat attached to the rear stairwell door. He then leaned over to her and whispered, "Ma'am, you'd better look at this note. I'm carrying a bomb." Cooper took the note back from the attendant. He asked the attendant for $200,000 in transferable U.S. currency and 4 parachutes. Author Schaffner relayed Cooper's instructions to the pilots in the cockpit, and when he returned, Cooper was wearing dark sunglasses. Pilot William A. Scott, who had served in the United States Army Air Forces during World War II, contacted air traffic control. Donald Nyrop, the president of Northwest Orient, agreed to pay the ransom and ordered all employees to comply with the hijackers' demands. The plane circled over Puget Sound for 2 hours during this period. Flight attendant Tina Mucklow noted that Cooper appeared familiar with the terrain, saying that, "It looks like Tacoma down there," as the plane flew. Cooper also correctly noted that McChord Air Force Base was only a 20-minute drive from Seattle-Tacoma Airport at the time. Schaffner described him as calm, polite, and sociable. Cooper did not fit the stereotypes commonly associated with hijacking at the time. He was not a hothead at all, Mucklow told investigators. He seemed very nice. He was never mean or mean. He was always calm and collected. Cooper ordered a second bourbon and soda and handed Mucklow the money to cover his drink bill. He also offered to buy the flight crew a meal as the plane touched down in Seattle. The FBI agents focused their investigation on the money collected for the ransom. The money was obtained from the San Francisco Federal Reserve Bank, which already had a $250,000 ransom package in place for such an event. For this reason, the serial numbers of the 10,000 $20 bills given to Cooper had been previously recorded in the system. A complete list of serial numbers was made available to various institutions and the public. 87% of the $20 bills began with the letter L, with the majority belonging to the 1963A or 1960 series. Cooper jumped from the plane using a manually operated civilian parachute and disappeared. Many FBI agents stated that Cooper most likely did not survive his high-risk jump, but his remains were never found. Although the FBI continued an active investigation for 49 years after the kidnapping, despite a case file that grew to 60 volumes during that time, no definitive conclusion could be reached as to Cooper's true identity or whereabouts. Over the years, researchers, reporters, and enthusiasts have put forward numerous theories regarding various possibilities. In February 1980, a young boy found a small stash of banknotes belonging to the ransom on the banks of the Columbia River. While this discovery rekindled interest in the subject, it only deepened the mystery, and the vast majority of the ransom remains unrecovered. The FBI officially suspended active investigations into the case in July 2016. All that is known now is that Cooper pulled off the most perfect air robbery in history for a large sum of money. If you are interested in true crime stories like this, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you like and comment on the subject, I would be happy. I hope to see you in another video. See you.